welcome back to my channel, Susie Jane Designs. Today's video is still spring related because it's still spring. I'm holding on to it. Our weather here has been super weird and crazy. You know, it's like cold and then it gets really hot and then it rains. I don't know what's happening. It's typical Arizona. Nobody really knows the weather. But it is going to start getting hot soon, and we are going to be planting in our garden because we do garden here at my house. Today's video though, super simple, nothing too crazy. I just wanted to kind of show you guys how you can take things that you already have around your house that maybe you bought a long time ago and just haven't gotten around to using it, or you used it at one point and now it just doesn't really work for you anymore, doesn't really fit your theme of your house anymore, because we do change. I mean, you know, most of the time. I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you have not subscribed yet, please make sure that you click that subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell next to it so that you can be notified every time I upload a video. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so for this project, I was inspired by this piece from the Target dollar spot. I had already this little birdhouse on hand at home. I purchased this originally for our baby girl's nursery, but I never got around to really doing anything with it. So I went ahead and taped all of this part off so we can go ahead and replicate this. I'm going to be using the Minwax wood stain in dark walnut. Sorry about the drips on it. I use it quite frequently. And then we're going to go ahead and use the Waverly chalk paint in white and a paintbrush for that. So let's go ahead and get started. I feel like this part's pretty self-explanatory, but I'll go through it anyway. So what you're going to do is take the stain and make sure that you do the top, the bottom, and the little peg. I also made sure to cover the very bottom of the birdhouse on the underside, just in case I want to hang it at some point. And then I did wipe everything away with a paper towel when I was done staining it. When I removed the tape, some of the stain had leaked through, but it really doesn't bother me any, so I went ahead and covered it with the Waverly chalk paint in white. I did do 2 coats of this paint, making sure that I didn't mess up any of those areas where the stain was actually supposed to be. When my chalk paint was completely dry, I did take a wet rag, just an old rag that I have, and I wiped at the chalk paint. This is called wet distressing, and it is so much easier than using sandpaper, and I really love doing it. And that's pretty much it for this project. Now we can set this aside and move on to the next project. My dad got this for me at a thrift store. There was actually a set of 3 of them. And I, at the time, had like an around the world kind of theme in my house, with a lot of like inspiration from India and stuff like that. So it was very colorful. So originally I painted this purple. Definitely does not go with my style anymore, as you can tell. So I am going to go ahead and repurpose this again to make it fit my current style, because I do really love it a lot, especially, you know, with the little greenery in it. I think it really adds a lot to a space. Really simple fix to this. I'm just going to paint it in the Waverly chalk paint in white, and then put the greenery back in, and that's it. I don't feel like you guys really need me to explain how to paint something. Basically, I just whipped my brush back and forth. I'm just kidding, that was really lame. Anyway, so I did go ahead and do 3 coats of the Waverly chalk paint on this actually to get it covered really nice. I did paint the inside as well, just in case I want to use it in some other manner in the future. It's nice and pretty. So for this one, I don't really consider this a craft, just kind of a fun decorating idea. Everyone does these, but I wanted to show you guys how you can make them for super, super cheap. I got this book at the dollar store. I really loved the fact that the pages, if you can see, are like that torn kind of look. So I really like that it has that kind of farmhouse feel to it. I also really love the cover, so I'm going to be keeping it to use in a different project. And then I just have this lavender that I got from Walmart. It's 97 cents for a pick, which you can see I've already used some of it. And then the twine that I got from the dollar store, the jute twine. And that's it. Okay, so I'm starting by just removing the cover from the book. Not gonna lie, this hurts my heart just a little bit, but as I'm not damaging the actual reading content, I'm a little bit okay with it. So then I'm taking my twine and just wrapping it around several times horizontally until I get it as many times as I thought looked nice. And then I'm gonna change directions after I tie a little knot to secure it in place because it did keep slipping. Tie it the other direction, wrap it around several times, cut it off, tie another knot, and that's pretty much it. I cut a little bit of the lavender off of the pick from Walmart and just tucked it under the jute twine that I had tied around. I added a little dab of hot glue so that my toddler can't pull the lavender out, and this one is done also. So that was it for today's video, guys. Like I said, super quick and simple, nothing too crazy. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Please let me know in the comments below what your favorite part about spring is and how you choose to celebrate the start of spring. I would really like to hear it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Until next time, I'll be seeing you. I was like, ugh. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Sad. This is what happens when you age. Everything leaves your mind. Zoned out. That's what I wanted to say. Got it now. Adarka. Do I look like I'm going like on some sort of excursion? You almost can't even see my shirt. I look like I'm just wearing a jacket. That's weird. Anyway.